Take a second to subscribe to Times of Wrestling Podcast on YouTube and hit that bell notification.
Kaun! Wow, that's it, Rick.
What's up, everybody? This is Times of Wrestling Podcast with Ring of Honor superstars in the tag team division, Moses and Kaun, the Soldiers of Savagery. Before we get started, I'm going to go and share a screen to give a shout out if you guys aren't already following them. Hold on one second. Something's going on as usual. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to get this to go. All right, got it. All right, everybody go follow prolific.moses. That's prolific.moses. Go follow Moses on Instagram and also go follow the Kaun. Kaun's Instagram is the Kaun, THE.KAUN. All right, and everybody go follow our Instagram at Times of Wrestling Podcast. This is our Instagram. If you guys aren't already following, go follow us. And you guys have any other accounts, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, that you guys would like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at same thing, Kaun.
I'm on Twitter, Prolific Moses.
All right, perfect. Everybody go follow them on Twitter at Prolific Moses and Kaun. And everybody go follow our Twitter actually too. Here's Times of Wrestling Podcast. We're on the road to 1,000, hopefully 300 soon. We already posted some of the AEW guard cards, so go check that out. And also go check us out on YouTube. This video will also be posted later on today, so make sure to go like this video, subscribe, comment, think what you guys like about this video. And yeah, let's get started. Stop share. All right. So how long have you both been a tag team?
I think like 2 years now.
Yeah, 2 years now. So who did you guys make your debut match against?
What was that?
Robbie and Bobby.
Yeah, Robbie and Bobby, dark match.
The dark match against Robbie and Bobby at the MCW show.
Nice. And this is gonna be individual questions. I'm gonna start with Moses. Growing up as a fan of wrestling, did you ever think that you were gonna become a wrestler?
I always wanted to be a wrestler, but made promises to my family that I would go to school, get my degree. But then once I left school, I wasn't really fulfilled being in the working world, so I just said I'd give wrestling a shot. And then every day that I came back, I was like, I can do this.
And Kaun, growing up as a wrestling fan, did you ever think that you were gonna be a wrestler?
Not necessarily, but it was a part of the plan when I was like 10, 11 years old. Same thing, had to go to school first, get my bachelor's degree, went on to grad school, and then after I got this out the way, and working well for a little bit, thought I finally had the chance to actually go for this dream.
And when did you guys decide to become a tag team before your debut match?
Actually, he asked me to be in a tag team. I had tore my knee. I tore my meniscus. What was your second day of training? Yeah, like his second day of training at MCW, I tore my knee. And then while I was like rehabbing, he just asked me, do you want to tag when I got back? And I was just like, yeah.
Dang. You broke your meniscus on the second day of training.
Sure did. Well, his training. I had been training MCW for about 1.5 years before he started.
All right. This is a question that we like to ask all other wrestlers. Where do you guys see yourself in the next few years? Do you guys see yourselves still in Ring of Honor, AEW, Impact, WWE, or a little more on the indie circuit?
I'm not sure. I feel like the pandemic kind of just threw a shockwave through all of our plans. I don't think we even really had plans. It's kind of like we wanted to dominate the tag team scene at Ring of Honor first, and then once we do that and accomplish that feat, take on the Briscoes. We really want to go for that's our dream opponents right now. After we accomplish some little goals, then we can go from there.
Agreed.
And have you guys, in the last 2 years of being in Ring of Honor, or since your debut, have you guys ever held tag team championships?
We haven't held tag team championships at Ring of Honor. We've only held tag team championships at MCW.
And how long was that reign?
Oh, man,
Summer of 2017. Summer 2018 until we got signed at Ring of Honor, and then we just relinquished the belts. We've never been beaten at MCW.
You guys never been beaten.
No.
Damn, undefeated in MCW. That's for sure. All right. So do you guys? Can you? This is gonna be individual questions. Moses, who do you idolize in wrestling? Like, who did you idolize watching as a fan of wrestling before you became a wrestler?
Well, the person who caught my eye for wrestling, actually, there was two, because when I started wrestling, I started watching both WCW and WWF at the time, around the same time during the Monday Night Wars. So from WWE, it was Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then from WCW, it was Kevin Nash.
All right. And Kaun, who did you idolize growing up as a wrestling fan?
For me, I think it was definitely the Hardy Boys, in particular Jeff Hardy. Even though I don't wrestle like him at all, something about his charismatic enigma persona just captured my eyes. The swanton bombs, jumping off the ladders, just doing crazy stunts.
So you like doing crazy stunts, like you're extreme?
Not me personally, but I enjoyed watching it, and that's what got me hooked to wrestling.
Oh my god. All right. So how many matches have you guys been, like tag team matches, have you guys been in Ring of Honor?
10?
Around 10.
10?
About 10.
Yeah. Well, do you count Future of Honor?
Probably
If you count Future of Honor,
14, 15.
I don't know. You got
Yeah, I mean they are part of the company, so yeah.
So around 20.
Around 20. Okay. So are you after this pandemic is over? Do you guys have any like future in Ring of Honor to go after the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships?
Hell yeah.
That's the plan.
If it don't matter who has the belts, if it's Lethal and Gresham, the Briscoes, some pairing in Vinny's group, it don't matter. Like, we just want to shot at the belts.
I kind of want to see you guys go against the Briscoes.
We've been waiting on it.
Yeah, we've been waiting for it.
Do you guys think you guys can be as extreme as them in the match?
I think people have not seen how extreme we can be.
Yep. All we need is the opportunity.
All right, and that's enough wrestling questions because we know that you guys don't like to answer a lot about wrestling questions. We'd like to get into some of your hobbies. So, Kaun, I'm gonna start off with you. What have you been doing throughout this pandemic? Exactly.
Through the pandemic, watching a lot of anime. I watched all of Dragon Ball Z. Trying to stay in shape in my little backyard home gym. I got a 2-year-old pit bull puppy, so he's been keeping me busy, and then, of course, keeping up with all the wrestling content from other companies just to make sure I'm sharp on my game.
All right, Moses, what are you doing throughout this pandemic to keep you busy?
So I'm a big documentary person, so I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I've been dabbling and teaching myself how to do editing, and I'm a big foodie, obviously, at my size. So shameless plug, eating with Moses coming soon. But yeah, I like to. I will travel to eat. Put it to you like that. So.
All right, and so you got a pit bull, you got a documentary. So put those two together, one will probably eat the documentary. All right, that's just a little joke. Sorry to bring you back to wrestling, but like, Kaun, do you have your top 5 wrestlers of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah,
man, that's tough.
I can include women and men in the same if you want.
All time.
You can take your time.
I started watching wrestling when I was 10 or 11, so early 2000s. So for me, I'd say Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle. I was a pretty big fan of The Rock. And I honestly don't think Booker T gets appreciated enough, but I really appreciated his work at the beginning.
Hey, you got him on the 5 right there. All right, and Moses, who are your top 5 wrestlers of all time?
Man, this is hard.
It is for many.
Because like when I started wrestling, I liked certain wrestlers for what I saw as a child growing up watching wrestling. But now as a wrestler, I have appreciation for different guys because of now that I'm on this, I'm like, oh, this was definitely needed. Like I put it to like this. While like big guys named like Goldberg and Stone Cold Steve Austin, like they were like, many people's favorites. Like somebody who stuck out to me was Disco Inferno. So I will definitely put him in one of my top 5. Just he always stuck out to me. I always loved watching him in the ring. He was very entertaining all the time. I definitely have to say The Rock. Undertaker by far. Kane was at 4. So I also thoroughly enjoyed Juventud Guerrero.
Okay. And if you guys got to choose the match that you guys wanted to go for the tag team championships, what kind of match would you guys choose to try and claim the Ring of Honor championships?
I'll say me personally, it's kind of just throwing one through a loop. Let's go a ladder match with Briscoes.
Okay, Moses.
You took the easy one.
Nah, that's the hard one.
All right. If that's the case, then give me a Hell in a Cell with the Brothers of Destruction.
Damn. Okay. Ellis. Yo, that's extreme right there. And if you guys could, would you ever want to have a match with the Hardys in an extreme match?
Cool.
Hell yeah.
And would you guys ever steal some of their moves, like the Swanton Bomb or any of it?
I tested negative. Everything's
I'll
on
go for
his
Swanton.
Yeah, he'll definitely do Swantown.
Yeah. Oh my god. Woo! And do you guys have some merch out right now?
Say it again.
Do you guys have merchandise out, like shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees or any other website that carries merch?
We don't, but we're working on that.
All right. Do you got and I like to ask a lot of wrestlers these because I know they do have them. Do you guys have some moves that you give names to?
We used to do the Doomsday device, which we call Welcome to the Promised Land. And now we go with the Coin Tell, which is basically a snapshot.
All right. You heard it there, folks. And like I know I probably already asked this, but in the next couple of years, you guys might have already answered this. I just want to be thorough with this. Do you guys ever want to be in like a bigger promotion, like in the next few years?
We are honing our skills where we are, and we will do what we need to do where we are.
All right. And so far in these 2 years, who would you say were your biggest opponents by far? Like they could be like champions or from any promotion you guys have ever been in, any circuit, Ring of Honor, Future of Honor.
We've had multiple matches with the bouncers, and I would say they give us a run for our money each time.
The Bouncers.
Yes.
Jeez. Did you guys beat them?
One was a dark match. We lost. We faced them in an 8-man. We put Bruiser through a table, and we got disqualified. So technically, we didn't lose. Then we faced them in another 8-man, but was that Silas and Silas and Josh Woods won that match.
So we didn't get pinned.
But we didn't get pinned. So again, they only got one on us out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you didn't get pinned in that match?
No.
No submission?
No.
Damn. So it shouldn't count as a loss then.
I think so.
Agreed.
It shouldn't. If you didn't get pinned, if you didn't get submitted, it shouldn't count like a loss on your record. It should count on the other dude.
Totally agree.
And this is another fun question. What movies do you guys like to watch during the quarantine?
I'm a huge horror fanatic, so I've been watching some old school horror movies. Candyman, I'm watching the original Child's Plays. I'm just looking for anything on Shudder, which is a horror like streaming platform.
All right, Moses.
Big movie buff, so I watch movies of all genres, but over quarantine, the best movie that I've seen, hands down, is The Old Guard on Netflix.
The Old Guard.
Yes.
Damn, I never even seen that on Netflix, and I'm huge on watching Netflix.
Check that out, my man.
Wait, what is it even? What is it about?
So it's about ancient warriors who they have the ability to heal, no matter what. But the thing is, they don't know how long that power lasts. So they've been alive for like thousands of years, and they never die. But they also, at some point, they will die. They just don't know when.
Okay, and sorry to bring you guys back to wrestling again because I know you guys don't like. Oh, I know wrestlers don't like talking just about wrestling, but can you guys name your top 3 wrestling events that you guys would like to be in the future?
Sure. I think one for me in particular would be Wrestle Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom.
Over to New Japan. Is it Final Battle at Ring of Honor?
Yep.
Final Battle.
WrestleMania has to
And WrestleMania.
WrestleMania has to be there.
You want a main event WrestleMania?
Who doesn't if you're in this business?
Who doesn't? Exactly. And you guys are here, folks. If you guys are you are a wrestler in the wrestling world, please main event WrestleMania. Oh, and on top of that, make sure as soon as their merch comes out, go buy it. And it's only what, like $20?
Be around there.
I'm gonna drop a bomb, a fact. Here it is. It's $20. 95% of America has $20 to spend. So I swear, go buy their merch. Go help them out on Ring of Honor, and you know what? Just go buy some merch. It's only $20. I know you guys can spend it. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
I didn't watch that movie.
The Old Guard?
Yeah. I've heard multiple people talk about it.
It's definitely gonna be a part 2. The way it's like it levels off.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. It does say time is running out on this one, but I do, because it only gives us a certain amount of time if you aren't in education for some reason. I don't even know why. But yeah. Before we go off, you guys have an estimate on when you guys will be returning to Ring of Honor?
Not really sure at the moment.
It all depends on COVID, my man.
Yeah, because I know other wrestling promotions have been keeping up with content, and I know you guys definitely want to get back into the ring. So when do you guys think you'll be back in Ring of Honor? Like when Ring of Honor starts recording again?
Once we get the green light.
Yeah, not really sure, but in the meantime, Ring of Honor has been putting out weekly content on the YouTube channel, which might be making an appearance on in the near future.
Shameless plug.
Keep your eyes out for that.
All right, and right before it goes off, I just want to give another quick shout out for those who are rude and left in the beginning. Don't leave this time. Do not leave this time. All right, so hold on. All right, this is Times of Wrestling Podcast. Go follow us. If you left in the beginning, go follow us. Also, go follow Kaun and Moses on Instagram. Here's Kaun's Instagram. Make sure to go follow him. He's on the road to 3,000, so get him there. Also, go follow Prolific Moses on Instagram. He's on the road to 2,000, so get him there pretty soon. And go follow us on Twitter. We are on the road to 1,000, so get us there pretty soon. And this video will be posted on YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us on Times of Wrestling Podcast. I'm sorry my co-host Trent couldn't be here today, but hopefully we can get you guys back on for another episode.
All good, man. Just let us know.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good one.
Take a second to subscribe to Times of Wrestling Podcast on YouTube and hit that bell notification.